50 of the country's most determined amateur cooks, all with a burning desire to transform their lives.
Deliciously cooked.
The competition is getting tough.
One formidable chef.
It's my reputation on the line, and I have to have the best.
And a competition that will make dreams come true.
I didn't come here for a holiday. I came here to win.
From hundreds of applicants, Rosemary Shrager has chosen just 50 to take a crash course in classic cuisine.
I have only got 5 days to teach you.
The ultimate prize? The chance to train at one of the country's top restaurants.
I would kill to get into a Michelin-starred kitchen.
Daily eliminations will see only one left standing.
Take your aprons off and leave my kitchen.
Who'll graduate with honours from Rosemary Shrager's School for Cooks? Today on Rosemary Shrager's School for Cooks, 10 new contestants arrive to face the most challenging week of their lives. To add to the pressure, they're going to be living on site.
Hi.
They've come from all over the country and range in age from 20 to 61. They share a love of good food and the dream of carving a new career in the cookery business.
I've never worked in a professional kitchen before. And I would love that experience. I would like the discipline of being in that environment.
Opportunity a lifetime, really, isn't it? A apprenticeship in a Michelin-starred restaurant. I'll be over the moon, really.
What I've got, I think, that will give me the edge is just, once I get in the kitchen and I start at it, just incredible enthusiasm and a talent for flavour.
They'll be sharing this cosy house a stone's throw from the cookery school, but they shouldn't get too comfortable. Tonight, 2 of them will be sent home. Looking for a star pupil to send on the fast track to a new culinary career is cookery school supremo Rosemary Shrager.
I would like someone to shine somewhere with something, so I can say, yes, you can go through.
So it's day 1. These 10 wannabe chefs have no idea what lies ahead behind the cookery school doors. But there's no chance for nerves in the presence of chef. It's straight down to business. Rosemary is about to reveal which of her signature dishes they'll be producing today.
Good morning. Right, welcome to my school. So what you're going to be making today will be a wild mushroom risotto with some Parmesan crisps. And for the second course, you'll be making duck breast with roasted potatoes, parsnips, morel mushrooms in a lovely blackcurrant and port sauce with a red cabbage to go with it. For the dessert, you've got a warm apple cake with a Calvados ice cream.
Before the students begin this ambitious menu, Rosemary needs to see how capable they are with a basic set of kitchen skills.
Good, right. What I'd like to see now is how good you are at chopping. So, there are boards underneath. Will you get some boards? There's knives over there. So find the knives.
A good set of knives is a cook's best friend. If you look after them, they'll last you a lifetime.
Yeah. And please put a cloth underneath your boards.
A damp cloth under a board will stop it slipping while they chop. It's essential health and safety in a professional kitchen.
I want diced vegetables, please. Maybe some diced onion, some shredded cabbage, maybe some julienne of carrot. Have you got that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Diced onions will form the basis of today's risotto. And the red cabbage will accompany the main course.
I'm not looking for speed, Stephen. Okay. I'm looking for just what you can do. So I'm not looking how quick you are. Be careful with your nails. The way you've got that, you're going to cut your nails.
It's a chance for Rosemary to get first impressions of this week's students.
What's that? Is that julienne?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay. Why are you eating the carrots? You're eating the carrots.
No, what happened, Chef, is that...
No excuses. Just do them. No excuses. Don't eat them. Just do them, okay?
I'm taking part in this competition because I want to learn. Not only learning from Rosemary, but learning from the people who are sharing this week with me. That's the buzz. It's the buzz.
Right. I would like you now to go downstairs, get all your ingredients, you've got to look at your recipes, and bring them up and start cooking. Remember, I want the lovely cake to be warm, not cold. I want my risotto so it just al dente in the mouth, just so I can count those grains in my mouth. I want it to be perfect, and I want my duck to be pink. Not red, but just pink. I want it all to be perfect.
A professional kitchen is divided into teams called brigades, and to get the students used to teamwork, Rosemary splits the 10 into 2 opposing sides, the greens and the purples. Cooking the starter course for the green team is Louise, and for the purples, it's Martin.
Cooking for me was an escape. You know, I lived with my father, and he doesn't cook at all. In fact, in the house now, there's no oven. He has a microwave. So that's as far as his cooking goes, putting things in the microwave.
I need a little bowl so I can put my rice in. Do you want a bowl?
Yes, please.
Martin is a fishmonger from Brighton. In his day job, he sells fish to top hotels and restaurants. But he daydreams of getting creative in their kitchens.
I would really like the chance to see if I can cut it in a professional sort of Rosette-style kitchen. You know, I've got the ambition, I work hard, I work fast. I'd like to think I've got a nice personality and a bit of flair, and I am enthusiastic about it.
Keeping an eye on the students' progress are Rosemary's assistants, Matt and Gilly.
Wine. Well, I need a straw now. Right.
The teams have been given precise times for serving up the dishes, so the more preparation they can do in advance, the better.
Red wine vinegar.
Okay.
Finally, Louise and Martin are about to kick off the day's cook-off. But in a hurry to get started, Louise has forgotten something.
Louise?
Yes.
I think that knife's a little bit big for that.
Okay.
All right, so what I'm going to let you do... Look.
I'm very sorry.
This is serious. And if I have to say to you again, you're out.
Okay.
And I mean that. These knives are so sharp, and if you don't have those cloths under the board, you could very easily hurt yourself. I have warned her that if she does that again and forgets to put the cloth underneath, she is out.
If Louise manages to get through the morning without chopping her fingers off, this is what she should be making. Perfect risotto will take 20 minutes to cook from start to finish, but only if all the ingredients are prepared well in advance. And of course, they need to leave plenty of time for plating up and presentation.
The thing with risotto, as far as I can remember as well, you have to stand by the pot and stir and stir and stir and stir. So I might have a massive forearm by the end of the day. I'll be kissing me muscle.
Their first job is creating the garnish of Parmesan crisps.
As soon as you take it back out from the heat and put it into a cooler environment, that will, in theory, I hope to God, make it go crispy. Okay, in a large frying pan, cook the wild mushrooms over a heaped butter. So let's just get that, skip rid of that. Heat the oil in a large pan, soften the shallots. Where's my rice?
Paying close attention to the recipe, Martin carefully stirs in 1 ladle of stock at a time, while Louise favours the leisurely splash and prod approach. Even Rosemary spotted her casual attitude.
I don't think we're going to have a risotto from the green team. It's not going to be cooked. I tell you straight, it's not going to be cooked. She's so laid back about it all.
Yes, fine.
I mean...
Coming up after the break, will the teams meet Rosemary's strict deadline? And will all their hard work be in vain?
That is disgusting. Really horrible.
Ten new students have enrolled at Rosemary Shrager's School for Cooks for an intensive crash course in classic cuisine. They've been set an ambitious menu to prepare, and at the end of the day, 2 will be sent home. For the starter, Rosemary is expecting to see 2 perfect plates of wild mushroom risotto. But with only minutes to go until service, both the green team and the purples are cutting it fine.
I'll be honest, I either think it's going to be like a minute late or 2 minutes late, or I think it's going to be absolutely perfect and bang on time. I'm going to have to go for bang on time, I reckon.
4 minutes to go for the first course.
4 minutes. Perfect, mate. It's going to be perfect.
Can you do me a favour and chop that parsley for me? Okay, thank you.
Seconds away. It's seconds away. They're in the chopped parsley, risotto, check for seasoning. I've got to keep nipping down there as well to have a look at the one that Rosemary did before, just so I've got like a mental picture in my mind, because if it goes out on the wrong plate or something stupid like that, I will kill myself.
People can talk about their cooking experience, but the proof is in the pudding, I suppose, no pun intended.
Does Louise really think this is how they would plate up a risotto in a Michelin-starred restaurant?
A chef once told me that food should taste at least 3 times better than it looks. I think the presentation, it is important, obviously, but I think, just simple, when you look down at your plate, you want to know, see what you've got in front of you, what you've read off the menu. I don't want bits of art everywhere on a plate. Oh, it's just not me. It's not my cup of tea. Something like that. Get that.
It's judgment time. Risotto requires very careful cooking, so the individual grains of rice still have a bite to them, but the overall dish is rich and creamy. Will either of the students have met Rosemary's high standards?
Now, starting with you, Martin.
They went pathetically wrong. I've got no excuses at all.
Now, I'm going to taste it. It's a little bit... You could have put a little bit more cream in there, or liquid. I mean, that to use your head. The rice isn't cooked enough. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. No seasoning, no flavour. When you taste it, I'd like you to tell me whether you have any flavour in there whatsoever.
Sure.
Nothing. What has annoyed me is, it's all, look, there's nothing. It's just really horrible. But this is your first go, so I'm not going to be over the top hard on you. But, you've got to look for seasoning.
Yeah.
Really important. Now, Louise. There's no seasoning in there whatsoever. There's nothing. It tastes horrible. It's even that is better than that. That is disgusting. Really horrible. I can't believe this. You're crisp. That bit's not bad. The problem with you is you left 20 minutes to the moment you were going to serve it and the moment you started it. You didn't leave yourself any time for garnish, putting it on a plate, 20 seconds. But I can't believe, in fact, so much so, I have to get you to eat it in front of me. I don't normally do this, but you have to.
It's pretty bad.
Pretty bad. The only place for that is the bin, I'm afraid. Take this away. I want you to eat it because you made me eat it.
Not a great start for Martin or Louise. Will one of them be heading home tonight?
The problem was that the risotto was undercooked and under-seasoned, which I kind of knew whilst I was cooking it that I was running out of time. And I think that the seasoning didn't go in because it was all such a rush at the end to get things done. I was kind of nervous and panicking, but it's pretty unforgivable, really.
She's after someone to work in a Michelin-star restaurant, and that wasn't Michelin-star food. So I've got to listen to what she's got to say right until it is Michelin-star food, but I know I can do it.
After that disappointing start, the students have got their work cut out to cook a dish to impress for the next course. This is Gressingham duck, the top chef's favourite and noted for its flavour. It's accompanied by finely shredded red cabbage cooked with bacon and beetroot and a morel, blackcurrant and port wine sauce. But first they'll have to learn how to bone their bird.
Now, do you all want to come and see this duck? Yes. Okay. Right, first thing you've got to do is remove its wishbone. So we've got to round our wishbone, cut it off there, like that, and pull out. That's it. Right. Now, what happens is, with the spine here, it goes in slightly. And it's always better to go in at an angle.
Jointing poultry yourself is a great money-saving tip. Not only is buying a whole bird cheaper than buying portions, you'll be left with the bones to make fantastic homemade stock. But it takes practice to get it perfect and requires very accurate knife skills.
By taking the wishbone, I can go right in there and get all the breast off. If I hadn't taken the wishbone off, I wouldn't have been able to have got right down there. Does that make sense to you, Martin?
Martin's already had his knuckles wrapped during the chopping tasks, and as he's going to be tackling the duck for the green team, he's watching like a hawk.
Take it, you'll lose it. If you go straight down like that.
To be involved in one masterclass with a chef as renowned as Rosemary Shrager is an honour for me. And a bonus would be 2 masterclasses. And to learn. I know that I came into cooking late in life, and I know there's so much to learn.
What I do is I remove it, so it just comes off like that. Now, what you're going to be doing today, it's all about timings, getting it right at the right moment. You've got your timings when something has to be delivered, haven't you? Have you seen them?
Yeah. Yes.
Right, there's no excuse. So it's understanding the timings of cooking, because that's the most difficult part of all.
Rosemary's made that look easy, but how will the teams fare?
I got a lovely clean breast there, and that's what I'm after. Happy?
Sure.
It's not just the duck preparation that will require accurate knife skills. The vegetable accompaniments will really test the team's talents for slicing and dicing, and some are doing better than others. Despite seeming to pay attention to Rosemary's instructions, Martin's going about things his own way.
Did why? That way. I never did it that way. It's that way.
And as usual, he won't be told. His teammate Kieran is on veg duty.
So I've applied to quite a few restaurants to do like a stage or a day shadowing or a week here. I was going to take time off work, but because I got 100% refusals because of my lack of catering experience, I needed to look for another route to, 1, see whether it's the true career that I'd like to follow, and 2, see if really I'm good enough to do that. And this seemed like a really good opportunity to work with a great chef and learn from a great chef, and I'd have been a fool to pass up on it, really.
On the purple team, musician Simon has also got time on his mind.
Well, like chef says, it's all about time and getting it right so it's fresh and not stewed in the bottom of a pan. But no, as long as I keep my head straight and get all my timing right, I think I'll pull it off.
His teammate, house husband Stephen's cracking on with preparing the duck.
What's next?
But if he thinks his speed will impress Rosemary, he's got another thing coming.
It's going well.
Now, hang on. Look. First of all, clear your board. Come on, get yourself a plate. Get yourself sorted. Look at this. It's all on the board. If you go and get a plate, put this on a plate. You've done one. Take this away. You're starting to do the other side. I just want you to not have so much on your board.
Get rid of my rubbish.
It's too much on your board. No, don't get... This isn't rubbish.
No,
but just too much on your board. So go and get something to put it onto.
I'm not actually sure how I'm going to cope with following recipes, because when I do try to follow one to the letter, I just get annoyed. I just get cross with it, throw the book on the floor, and go, stupid, who wrote that? I don't know a thing about cooking, I'm going to do it my way. But it seems the point here is you have to follow the recipe or you get sent home, so I'm going to try and be really, really good.
Paying attention to Rosemary's duck boning masterclass has paid off for Martin.
It comes off. Voila. Cool. Done it. That's an achievement. That is an achievement for me.
The green team are working like an orderly kitchen brigade, something the purples could learn from.
Excuse me, can you please take all that from down there? That is the most appalling place. Health and hygiene came in here, found that unbelievable.
I've got a bit of a space issue.
I don't care. You could have started cooking it off.
Oh God, when I left all them Oh, my prep work for the cabbage I left. What an idiot. I thought you shouldn't put it down there because it's right next to the floor, but I just totally forgot about it. What do you think you're doing?
Well, start cooking it. I can't believe this. God, I'm going to be exhausted before I even start.
In the green kitchen, Kieran's getting on with prepping his rosties. But the trick when preparing potato in advance is to keep it in water to stop it browning. Something Kieran clearly doesn't know.
Who did these?
I did these.
Oh, look, they're going to be brown. They're already going brown. I think you've got to start again.
Okay.
You're not thinking, some of you.
The red cabbage confit should be a riot of flavour. Cabbage is cooked with onion and bacon, beetroot, wine, honey, and red wine vinegar. After long, slow cooking, Rosemary will be expecting it to be meltingly soft.
Minutes for the main course.
Where's the clock?
I don't know. It's just me in a panic mode. Let's start.
The duck breast has to be seared in a pan for a couple of minutes before being finished off in a hot oven. Stephen's hedging his bets by cooking one duck breast for longer than the other so he can serve the best one to Rosemary. But he's forgotten he's supposed to plate up two identical dishes.
So I'll add in a little bit of roux that I made earlier. We're at our serving plates.
Five minutes to go.
I think it's going to be on time and good. That's delicious. Very happy with that.
Minutes, and they haven't even started plating.
Leave that.
There'll be penalty points if it's not here on time.
Rosemary's deadline comes and goes, but neither team has got their plates to the table.
They are now on borrowed time.
Coming up after the break, for the first time today, someone has got it right.
Now that is delicious.
It's halfway through the day at Rosemary Shrager's School for Cooks. Today, Rosemary's already been disappointed by two undercooked risottos.
It's horrible. Absolutely horrible.
And now the heat is on for the competitors preparing the main course. They've already missed Rosemary's deadline for service, which will count against them. Only plating up perfect food can redeem them.
I thought you get it really hot, then I won't fail to get around.
And as always, presentation is key to winning top marks from Rosemary.
Okay, I want you to please bring it now to the table, whether you finished or not.
Rosemary's instructions for this dish were clear. She's looking for pink duck, soft cabbage and crispy rosties. Have they produced a dish to match her mouth-watering example?
Right, going to start off with the purple team. This is a bit of a problem, having only one plate. So from now onwards, I want two plates on the table, as if you're serving a couple in a restaurant. I'm going to taste the confit. This looks a very good colour, may I tell you. That is actually very good. That is seasoned correctly.
Yeah.
That is actually very good. I'm going to take with the sauce. The sauce is just right, actually. I must tell you, that duck is a little overcooked for me.
I would normally go for rare, whereas you specified medium, and I've gone a little bit overcautious.
No, you've been overcautious,
yes. 30 seconds longer would have been the world of difference.
You would have been of difference.
Sure.
Not good enough, though.
No,
it has to get here On time.
I agree.
Right, we're going to now go on to the green team. Do you think this presentation is great? No, it's not. It's a mess, actually. But this duck, actually, is beautifully cooked. Spot on. I don't like the cabbage. Cabbage is just, it's no seasoning there, hasn't got any taste, any flavour or whatsoever. Let's taste this rusty. No. This you've got a bit insipid and there's no flavour either, so it really has lost everything there in my book, absolutely everything. Now I'd like you to take this away, and will you please taste each other's to see if you can see the difference. And that's it.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef.
So with 2 people on their way home tonight, the smallest error could count.
My biggest problem was my lack of seasoning, according to Rosemary, and actually after tasting the dish it could have done with more salt and slightly more pepper as well. So I'm fairly disappointed that I've under-seasoned. It's a basic error and one that I wish I hadn't made.
I think our dish was actually better than the green team's, although their duck was cooked pink, cabbage nowhere near as good as ours, and their rosti, I didn't try that. It's a bit naughty, wasn't it?
There's one final dish left to serve to Rosemary. The dessert of warm apple torte topped with pine nuts. It's served with a rich Calvados ice cream made the traditional way with a creme anglaise base. And that's the subject of Rosemary's next masterclass.
What I'd like you to do, you are Anna. I would like you to do is to take your egg yolks and just sugar and whisk it together, please. Here, I'm going to boil up some milk.
They're just simmering, sort of.
No, I'm bringing it to the boil.
Ferociously boiled.
I'm just bringing it to the boil.
So what you're trying to say...
Simmering is when you leave it and it goes...
Well, let me hear this try. You're bringing it to the boil.
And take it off and just put it in here. I see you're not short of coming forward. OK, keep going.
With me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, excuse me.
It's quite shy and retiring.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. I'll just keep myself to myself and, get on with it. Well, give me a coat.
I tell you what, you don't come back. You've got, the thing is, that if you don't concentrate, it's all very well being jovial and having fun. I like that. Cooking is fun. But I have only got 5 days to teach you. I want you to take it a bit more serious.
Yes, ma'am.
No, thank you. Right, you're now going to put this...
The key to making great custard is to take care of timing and temperature. If heated too fiercely, the eggs in the mixture will scramble and the custard will curdle. It must be removed from the heat as soon as it's thickened with precision timing.
Like this. By the way, we're actually going to put Calvados in at the end, so when it's cold.
Brandy.
Apple brandy. Calvados. I love Calvados.
Anything with a % volume on the sauce.
Oh, shut up!
Sorry, Chef.
You're driving me mad.
I don't know what to say on.
Can you just not say anything for a moment?
It's very difficult, but I will try.
If he doesn't shut up soon, I mean, he'll be off before I even get to the end of the day.
Making the pudding for the green team are Uma and Colin. Uma will be making the apple torte and Colin will be tackling the ice cream.
I've never made it before, so I'm not sure what it's supposed to look like. Hopefully it'll be okay.
I used to cook with my mum, like cakes and stuff like that. I can remember my granddad cooking. Used to do like a nice Sunday roast. Sort of, everyone loved his Yorkshire puddings.
Anna's responsible for the purple team's ice cream, methodically making her way through the recipe and carefully following Rosemary's instructions to the letter.
Any criticism, at the end of the day, I'm here to learn, and I'm here to show what I can do, prove what I can do. You have to take criticism in life. You know, we're not all perfect, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to learn, and I'm really excited.
Come on, you've got to get it in, because it's got to get done.
The machine only needs 10 minutes to...
Yes, so just go and get it. Get on with it. You're being terribly slow, aren't you?
This is the moment of truth for the ice cream cooks. Getting the custard right will win high marks from Chef. Looks like Anna's pulled it off.
Oh, look, there's the thing on the side that Chef said, can you see that thing on the side? Look.
Yeah. Yes.
But disaster for the green team. In his haste to get his custard made, Colin's come a cropper.
I've scrambled my eggs, so I've got to start again. I didn't expect it to be this difficult. I thought it'd be quite simple. I just didn't realise it curdled quite so easily.
Responsible for making the cake for the purple team is Kath. Taking early retirement has been inspiring. She's climbed in the Himalayas and even spent 3 seasons as a chalet girl. But now she sees her future in the food business.
So I've always been interested in food, and what I would really like to do is actually progress and be able to cook a lot better. Move my food from basic home cooking to fine dining, you know, sort of that standard.
For the cake recipe, the students are preparing Granny Smith eating apples rather than cooking apples, as they retain their shape better when baked.
I've put them in water with quite a lot of lemon juice because that will stop the apple from going brown. It's really like a sponge, and then everything else going at the end in the oven and it's done. But it's when I put it in the oven that counts. It's got to be warm.
The apple tort is made from a sweet batter which will give it a light, moist texture, and it's packed with chopped apples and topped with pine nuts.
All right, not too bad, I think. I'm just creaming this sugar and butter.
It's got to be a sort of plop.
Yes.
A plop.
Plop.
But I don't want any lumps in there, do I?
No, you don't. Nor do I. I picked the short straw as far as I was concerned. I really wanted to do risotto. It's, I churn them out every week at home. And I don't really make desserts because I think sugar's extremely bad for you. So I try to avoid it where possible.
Plop. Perfect. How come she's done it correctly and yours is a little bit... I think you better get a bit more milk. Can you do that now?
I'll do that.
Can you run, Kathleen? Just run.
Colin is now on his 3rd attempt at getting the custard right. If it doesn't work, he might not have time to get it frozen. Uma's approach to lining the cake tin is almost surgical, whilst Kath could maybe do with some pointers.
Look what's happened. Look what's happened. Because you didn't have it to the edge, you've gone right.
Yeah.
Look. So you have to take that out and start again.
Right, OK.
All right, you can't help that.
I'll wait for it to cool down now. Can't see any lumps in it this time. Fingers crossed.
Looks like it's 3rd time lucky for Colin.
Embarrassing.
You see what you did wrong?
Yes, straight away.
The dessert plates need to be lightly dusted with cocoa powder for a simple but stunning effect.
I think we can do it better.
It is, isn't it?
Eh?
Is it coming out okay?
Can you now bring your desserts?
The pudding course of warm apple tort served with Calvados ice cream has been tricky to get to the table on time. Will either team come up with dishes to rival Rosemary's own?
I'm going to start off with the green team. I mean, it's actually a very nice texture. I love the softness. I love that apple flavour. It's very sort of almost smooth flavour, and it's and this ice cream. I mean, it's funnily enough, it could have done with a little bit more Calvados. I think it could have done with a little bit stronger. All right, and it's not perfect. I mean, it's nice, but it's not perfect. And I think, considering the time you had to do it in, okay, I'm going to take a bit of the ice cream before it melts. Now that is delicious. That is, I can taste the Calvados. That is absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
In fact, I'm going to have a bit more. Now, let's taste this. I mean, yeah, it sort of seems sweeter than yours. It is actually, it's just subtly different. That with the ice cream is absolutely, it is yummy. You both have the same recipes. What I find so amazing is you start off with the same stuff and you have to end up with two slightly different things.
It's not quite as sweet, is it? No. No, it's strange, isn't it?
The judging was brilliant. Rosemary said it was excellent. So I'm really pleased with myself.
I think Rosemary's bark's worse than her bite. I think she's got there's something in her face that's very kind, so I'd rather be with Rosemary than Gordon Ramsay.
Coming up after the break, for two of our students, it's the end of the road.
I would like you both now to take your aprons off and leave my kitchen.
This morning, 10 new wannabe chefs arrived at Rosemary Shrager's School for Cooks. After a long day of cooking challenges, 2 are about to be expelled.
Let's go for it.
Rosemary will be judging her students on the dishes they produced and also their teamwork, enthusiasm and willingness to learn.
To add, but I turned the heat up slightly.
On the green team, although fishmonger Martin overcooked his risotto, he threw himself into the day's challenges.
Don't talk. In fact, I don't want to hear another word from you for at least half an hour.
But will his big mouth and back chat prove his downfall?
Anything with a % volume on the slot.
Oh, shut up!
Sorry, Chef.
Over on the purple team, medical rep Kieran made basic errors with his seasoning. But will he be able to prove he can learn from his mistakes and make it through to tomorrow?
You've got to start again. You're not thinking, some of you.
Helping Rosemary with her difficult decisions are her 2 assistants, Matt and Gilly.
Right. Stephen, what did you think about Stephen?
I thought he knew more than he did.
I agree with you. It slightly annoys me. He thinks he knows everything. And he doesn't. What about Kathleen?
Yeah, she seemed to be slightly confused at the beginning. She took a long time to learn where everything was and actually get started. And you did have to help her quite a lot with her cake.
I did.
She just didn't seem to be in control of the situation all the time.
Louise! Oh dear, Louise. Louise, I mean, there's nothing...
Was she actually awake today?
I don't think so. No, she just had no interest.
No
It's
get
almost
from
as if
go.
she wasn't interested in what she was doing.
Colin.
Poor guy. 3 times he tried that ice cream. You've got to admire him for persevering. And it was still horrible.
It was still not right. You couldn't even taste the Calvados hardly. No, we've got 5 days to find a winner. If we're going to have a winner, they are going to have to pull their socks up. Every single one of them.
It's been a tough introduction for the 10 students, but all are desperate to make it through to tomorrow. Could Stephen's overcooked duck prove his undoing? Will Colin's custard calamity cost him dear? Has plain cook Martin impressed with his attitude in the kitchen? Kieran hopes this course will fast-track him into a professional kitchen. But not if he only lasts 1 day. All the students' dreams rest in Rosemary's hands.
Hello, everyone. Okay, I would just like to say one thing before I tell you who's going to go. Today, it was a matter of seeing how everybody worked together. It wasn't just the food, but seeing how everybody worked as a team. And also, it was the pressure under 5-minute service, whether you got that together or not. Quite frankly, I'd send 6 of you home now if I was given the chance. But I think you're going to prove me wrong, all right? And I've got to find someone by the end of this week. I've got a very open mind at this point. Anna, You were so enthusiastic about your ice cream, and it was absolutely delicious. And you were thrilled.
I was.
Uma, you are a good team player in my books. You really are. And you also made your dessert. You were out of your comfort zone. It might not have been wonderful, but you did it in my book. You did it. Right. Simon, your cabbage was delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
But don't be happy about that, because you only had a couple of veg to get right. I mean, that's ridiculous. And so you jolly well should have wonderful cabbage. So, the first person to go home tonight will be Colin. The second person who will be going tonight Louise. I would like you both now to take your aprons off and leave my kitchen.
I am probably relieved to be going, because I definitely agree with Rosemary that I was completely out of my depth, and I think it probably means a bit more to most of the other people in there.
I reckon I was just unlucky. I should try again. One day somewhere else, another day.
Making it through to cook for another day has tested the students' skills and character, and at least one could count himself lucky.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Oh, I can't believe it. I actually thought my card was marked. And obviously I gave her enough money to keep me here, so...
Oh, I didn't realise it was going to be so nerve-wracking. I sort of, you know, it was stood there, and the more you thought about it, the more you were convinced you were the one who was going.
Brett enjoyed it, just looking forward to tomorrow. Hope they don't give me cake, though. Not amazing on my dessert.
Probably on reflection, the weakest to have gone home. Sorry, guys, but from what I saw, that's the truth.
2 down and 8 remain, and a new day will bring a whole new set of cooking challenges. Coming up tomorrow on Rosemary Shrager's School for Cooks.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing this morning.
Simon's worst nightmare comes true.
It's like a piece of modern art or something.
Chef.
And Martin's big mouth gets him into more trouble.
Don't tell me to chill.
We'll never do that again.
You better not tell me to chill.